Hello, American Patriots. Douglas De Cody here. Yesterday, during the Douglas De Cody show, I told you about the 6 individuals that are attacking conservatives and Republicans all over the internet, especially those of us who have YouTube channels with a lot of subscribers. I pointed out who they were. I let you listen to them. I showed you their pictures so that you would know exactly what we are up against this election for 2020 presidential as well as midterms, and why it is so important that we not only keep 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, but we win back the House and we keep the Senate. Because these Tide Pod eating, bottom dwelling meth heads are absolutely unhuman. They go to all extremes to try and belittle and threaten the lives of good Americans. And in my case, they even threaten my wife and my children. I get text messages. I get voice messages. I get emails. I get many threats on different social media platforms from these 6 people that I mentioned last night. So I know a lot of you don't have time to watch the entire Douglas De Cody show. So I wanted to just take the section of the show, which is only a few minutes long, where I expose these bottom dwellers, these keyboard warriors that have no life. They're losers. Expose to you them so you will see just how important 2020 election is to American patriots. These are the people that vote, that hate you and me if we are a conservative or Republican. So take a few minutes and here you go. Let me go back to last year. Some of you may have heard of Dumpster Bob. He has the YouTube channel Trumpster Bob. He was the first one to really kind of go out there and start a YouTube channel where he could make money off of my name. And what he does is he sits there and he talks trash and lies about me. He says things that are absolutely not true, that have no merit behind them, but he says them as if they are facts, as if he's reading from a script of actual facts about me. He slanders me 24/7. And this was getting annoying, although there's not much that can be done about it. I actually found out where he was living in Texas and went over there to pay him a visit, man to man. And of course, he didn't show up where he claimed he would be. And I went and talked to local law enforcement there and started a paper trail on this freak of nature, Santa Claus looking wannabe. Recently, he's kind of vanished. About 2 weeks now, he's been off the internet. So we don't know what happened to Trumpster Bob. I hope nothing bad came to be. I hope he lives a long life and is able to continue to trash me and other people he doesn't agree with. Let's move on. Then came this hillbilly crooked tooth meth head that goes by the YouTube channel Dougie De Cody. Look at this clown, this freak of nature. This Tide Pod eating keyboard warrior that has nothing to do but put together a YouTube channel to try and make money off of my name by critiquing everything I do and put out as if I'm a liar. And everything he puts out is far left-leaning liberal bullshit. Okay? Guy can't even comb his hair. Whoever his crackhead dealer doesn't have a dental plan. You can see that by looking at him. Just an absolute disgusting piece of shit. Then came what I'd like to refer to as the Addams Family freak of nature that goes by the YouTube channel UnreadBat. Well, he appears to be a bat. He kind of looks like he's possessed by Satan, and he makes threatening videos about me daily. I'm talking like I'm going to kill you, and holding up knives and doing this and pictures and stabbing them. You know, and I report all this to YouTube. And of course, it's funny that I get back from YouTube that they haven't found anything he's done to violate their community standards. So to YouTube, you need to find out who's reviewing this shit and knock them upside their freaking head or fire their ass. Because this freak of nature is putting out videos about killing people. Me, American Joe, other conservatives and Republicans, our president, and YouTube found nothing wrong. That's pretty damn screwed up. Then there's a guy by the name of Glenn Ray Hyder, Hyder. Oh, Glenn decided to go on my Facebook page for my nonprofit Veterans United for Justice and start sending threatening things, claiming to be from anonymous ops and how he's going to take me down. He's going to ruin me. Then he managed to get a hold of my phone and started leaving messages that way, started doing the same thing to my wife, threatening my wife. And, Glenn has always managed to keep himself hidden. On Facebook, for instance, you click on the message, click on his profile, there's nothing there. He can just like come in and go out as he pleases to do the attack and then disappear. And all the messages he sends via phone, it's all undocumented and you have no idea who it is. It's all blocked. Except he just screwed the pooch and forgot to block himself today when he left this message.
Douglas De Cody. This is Ray Hyder, better known as Razor Tap on YouTube, and Glenn Razor Tap Hyder on Facebook. I'm a Democrat. You're progressive, Republican, conservative. I get that. You believe in the First Amendment, freedom of speech, freedom of rights. I believe in that also. What I don't understand is why you keep blocking my comments on Facebook and YouTube. You believe in gun rights. I kind of do, but I prefer close quarter combat. Therefore, if you came to North Carolina, I would probably slit your throat. But that's okay. I'll see you soon in your chat group. I'm a member of Anonymous Ops. You can't miss me.
Yeah, another Antifa keyboard warrior that has nothing better to do but make threats, that forgot to mask himself today. Hell, I was able to go in the internet and not only do a reverse search on the phone number, but his name and his address. So pretty much he's fucked. The countdown started. Then there's what I'd like to call Mr. Happy Pants, who pretty much calls me every other day for the past 6 months and leaves the following type messages.
Doug, you fat cunt. You're about 3 steps away from a fucking heart attack, you fat prick. You're going to die soon from your heart attack because you're going to be so worked out. But don't worry, your wife will get finally the fucking she deserves. She gets 1 orgasm by Halloween, promise. Looking forward to reading your obituary soon, you fat fuck. I masturbate to your death, but not in a gay way. Have a nice day, cunts. I went to college, so I'm better than you.
Not in a gay way. I masturbate to your death. Folks, these are the type freaks that are voting on the Democrat ticket. These are the type people that support Bernie Sanders and Mr. Buttlick and Elizabeth Warren. And they hate Trump, and they hate you if you're a Republican or a conservative. Now, what do they all have in common besides the fact that their parents should have used a condom? Think about that for a moment. They were stupid enough to pick a fight with two U.S. Army combat veterans, myself and American Joe. I'm going to say that you don't bring a knife to a gunfight, and when you threaten these two old bastards, well, you better bring your A game, because we don't fight fair. We fight to win. We will do everything in our power to bring your ass down legally through the justice system and with law enforcement. And thankfully, because a few of you have screwed the pooch and forgot to mask yourself, the clock's ticking. All righty. Now, I hope that made it very clear for everyone just how deranged these people are. They have nothing better to do in life than to sit around and spew hateful, disgusting things out of their pie hole. Keep them in mind come the 2020 election and at midterms. They are a shining example of why America cannot allow the left to overrun our country. They must be defeated, and we start doing that at the ballot box. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. As always, please say a prayer for our men and women serving the United States military, our veterans, our law enforcement officers, first responders, their families, our angel families, blue and gold star families, our president, and our country. If you haven't already done so, please go over to DouglasDeCody.com and sign up with your email address. It's free. It doesn't cost you anything. And you'll be able to get a lot of updated information and things that you can't get on YouTube because they won't allow it here. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And for now, I'm Douglas De Cody, and I'm out.